Hey everyone, Shebim here and welcome to our first match here on WWE 2K20. It is going to be a women's rumble. I thought it would be the best chance to see as many people as possible. Apparently there's no entrances in a rumble match. I don't know if I've switched that off or whether that's just the case, I'm not sure. But looks like we're starting things off with Zelina Vega and Peyton Royce. I've heard some very bad things about this game so far, so I'm going to come into it and try and be a little bit open where I can. But to be honest, I can't tell at this point in time it's a new game. It looks exactly the same at this point in time to me. Even that Royal Rumble thing looks exactly the same. In comes Kairi Sane to make it free. Now, I'm trying to utilise as many of the new people as possible. Over the next week or so, we'll start the random match series up once again. And I am going to be just doing the first few random matches are going to be just utilising everyone who's brand new to the game, just so we can see how the models are and the movesets and so forth. So we'll do that. As far as I'm aware, there's not much new content for this year's game. It's more of an update and an update of the roster and a reskin. I think universe-wise, they've added like an extra championship slot, and you can have longer matches and longer pay-per-views. But apart from that, I don't know of much else that has changed. But I'm sure we'll go through that as time goes on. I'm not going to start a universe mode as of yet. I'm going to wait for the game to settle down a bit and the what is going on down there? I'm going to wait for the game to settle down a bit, and I'm going to wait for updates and so forth, and bugs to be fixed and that sort of stuff, and some decent cores as well, because at the moment there's no decent cores. We do get our first elimination. It's Peyton Royce. That's a bit of a weird little glitch there with Zelina Vega and Kairi Sane in the corner. It's nice to see Zelina Vega on the game, even though her model looks very boss-eyed in the screen. It's a pretty weird-looking model, to be honest. But it's nice to have her on the game nonetheless. She's one of the newest people. And in comes Molly Holly at number 6, as there goes Alexa Bliss, but Bliss... Oh no, Bliss did hold on for a split second, but she's gone now. Molly Holly taking down Kairi Sane as Zelina Vega there with a Northern Lights suplex, but pops back up. Molly now sending Zelina Vega face first into the mat. Big forearm and some kicks as well. And now Molly Holly trying to dump Vega out over the top. She holds on. As in comes Io Shirai, another one of the new ones this year. I honestly can't. I mean, if I was doing this on 2K19, I don't think I'd be able to tell the difference at this point in time. Game-wise, it looks exactly the same. There doesn't need to be any massive sort of graphics improvements. It's great to have the new people on the game, but for the amount of money I paid for this game, I'm a little bit disappointed at this point in time that it just seems to be a lot of the same. But we'll see as we go on. I mean, it's only the first match, I'm sure, but as we do some singles matches, we'll see if the AI has improved anything, and we'll do some Hell in a Cell's one of the big ones that I want to check, because that's always been a bit rough. And we'll try Elimination Chamber and that sort of stuff as well. Ronda Rousey now dumping Kairi Sane over the top, but Kairi holding on. And Rousey trying to force her out with the feet as in comes Sasha Banks. Nice kick in the head there by Liv Morgan on Zelina Vega. And there's a kitty on the microphone. Get your bum out the microphone. Right, so Sasha Banks going straight after Zelina Vega, who was the number 1 or number 2 entry in this. So it's nice to see that they seem to do a little bit better this year. Because in previous years' games, the people that have gone in first and second generally get eliminated very, very quickly. So I did want to see it to a point where people who entered early on did have a good chance. So in comes China. Of course, a new one on the game if you ordered the SmackDown Special Edition. I must admit, China's smaller than I expected. I expected her to tower over a lot more the women, but she seems to be the same height as Kairi Sane. Sane now with the attack right in the gut of China. And Kairi Sane now going for a big elbow finish on Chyna. Wow. Okay. Sasha Banks taking down Ronda Rousey with the rights. And we have 2, 4, 6, 7 in the ring. So we've got space for one more. And I don't know what number we're up to, actually. What are we up to now? Must be about halfway now, actually. It's going through quite quickly, isn't it? I think Chyna might do quite well here, to be honest with you, because she is very strong. She is very highly rated as well, I think. Ronda Rousey now forcing Chyna face first. As I don't know why the counter's not weird, though. Only have 6 in the ring, or 7 in the ring. So I don't know why the counter hasn't come up to add another person into the match, to be honest. That's a bit weird. Because normally the limit is 8, but for some reason we seem to be stuck at 7. Not quite sure why that's happening. Well, there goes Ronda Rousey eliminated, and there was another one on the far side as well. Who that was, to be honest. Who is that on the far side who got eliminated? It's Kairi Sane. So in comes Shayna Baszler straight away. Nice big DDT there by Zelina Vega on Chyna. Baszler now bringing Zelina Vega back up to her feet, but Zelina Vega slides out the back as Chyna's now back up on her feet as well. It's a shame they didn't bring in intergender matches, because Chyna is a perfect person to have in that, and is Nia Jax as well. We've seen her wrestle a few men as well. She had the little run, didn't she, where she was just attacking Dolph Ziggler. But they have put the mixed match challenge into this, which is something we will probably do at some point. We'll have a little mixed match challenge, little playthrough, maybe. I think that's what we'll do. We're not going to do universe mode, I think, for a few weeks until the game's more balanced and that sort of stuff, and the updates are out and the bugs are fixed. But we could possibly do a tournament or two. We could do a mixed match challenge. We could do loads of things along that sort of line, actually. Have to try and figure out the teams and stuff like that, then, won't we, really? Right, so we've got 6 in the ring at the moment. The clock is counting down to add a 7th. It'd be interesting to see whether it adds an 8th this time, because for some reason last time didn't like adding the 8th. But in comes Dakota Kai as Shayna Baszler and Zelina Vega looking to eliminate Chyna, but Chyna tries to slide back in underneath. And Chyna able to fight people away. Sasha Banks was going for a frog splash there on Molly Holly, I think, and ended up catching Shayna Baszler instead. Chyna with a boot in the gut of Molly Holly. A right hand as well, another stiff right hand. And just clotheslines Molly Holly over the top. And once again, we're down to 6. We're not getting a chance to see if the 8's working now. Zelina Vega goes as well. In comes number 13, Nikki Cross. Is on her way down the ramp. And now is Chyna just showing her strength by just pressing Sasha above her head. And Nikki straight in. First thing she does is eliminate Liv Morgan. Baszler now. Nice gut wrench suplex. Keeps the grip, rolls the hip. Looking for a second gut wrench. And she got it. I thought she was going to go for the trifecta, but she only got 2 set for some reason. Dakota Kai there catches her with the jawbreaker, then went for the dropkick and missed. Now Shayna Baszler avoiding Chyna as well. It's going to be a big elimination, Chyna, if anyone can eliminate her. I mean, if she'd come into this competition a little bit later, I'm convinced she would have absolutely steamrolled it. But she came in quite early, so make things a bit more difficult for her. We've still got some big names still to come into this one, including Becky Lynch and Charlotte and Toni Storm, Rhea Ripley. And there goes Shayna Baszler, eliminated by Nikki Cross. Nikki's looked pretty strong. 2 eliminations for her now. As in comes Carmella at number 14. Dakota Kai, big boot to the side of the head of Nikki Cross. Trying to wait for the kick in the back, and Nikki Cross avoided it. Dakota Kai now sending Nikki Cross into the corner. A boot in the gut and a backhand as well. Trying to wait for the clothesline to the back of the head of Carmella, who saw it come and avoided it. Hit in China with the Hurricanrana. In comes Bayley now. It's not heel Bayley, but it's not far away. We'll have to get the new attire for heel Bayley, I should imagine. Carmella, nice drop kick to the side of the head of Sasha Banks. Bayley bringing Sasha back up to her feet, and the two of them jostling for position. It's Sasha comes out on top and just clotheslines Bayley straight over the top. Next in is Candice LeRae. Right, we're up to 6 again. Nope. Carmella eliminates China. That is a massive elimination in this match. A huge elimination in this match. Carmella now dumping Nikki Cross in the corner. Forearm into the spine and another one. Another one. As the clock counts down as we await the entrance of number 17, which is going to be Rhea Ripley making her first appearance on a WWE game. Looking decent. And coming in straight away to help Dakota Kai eliminate Sasha Banks. Well, I'm going to get this completely wrong now, aren't I? Rhea Ripley and Dakota Kai are both from Australia. And Toni Storm is from New Zealand. Is that correct? Or is that wrong? I feel like that's correct. I might be wrong. It's an interesting concept, though, isn't it, for a stable? Rhea Ripley, Dakota Kai, Peyton Royce, and Billie Kay. Be a good stable. In comes Lacey Evans at number 18. Vince's wet dream. Nice attack there by Candice. I'm a big Candice fan. You've got to be a big Candice fan, haven't you? Clubbing blow to the back of Dakota Kai. Another one. Dakota spinning round, but now Rhea Ripley comes in to help her countrywoman. But Candice LeRae able to turn things around. The clock counts down. We're waiting for number 19 now, is it? I feel like it's 19. Yes, it's Toni Storm. Making her way down to the ring again. Somebody making their debut on a WWE game. Although I must admit, it looks like my core from last year. It doesn't actually look much different, to be honest. But I don't know if that says that the models this year aren't that great, or whether it just says about how good the core was last year. I'm not sure. But the main thing about this is not necessarily the model. It's sometimes just the moveset and the way they move in the ring and the way they act in the ring that gives them their personality. But we'll look in more detail as we go on. So I'm going to have some individual matches for a lot of the new people on this game over the next week or so. So keep an eye out for that. Nice snap suplex there by Toni Storm on that woman there. I've forgotten her name already. That's not good, is it? It's not good if I'm forgetting her name already. Lacey Evans. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. Does seem to be working out because we have 7 people in the ring and we are getting an 8th. Okay, there must have been an issue earlier on then. And it's going to be Natalia at number 21. I wish they'd put the bigger amount of Rumble on here as well. I would have thought they were going to with the recent Saudi Arabia shows and so forth. I thought they might give us the 50-man Rumble back. Or allow us to at least create a 50-man Rumble. It'd been awesome to have... Imagine just having everybody in the game in a Rumble. Have like a 100-person Rumble. Have every single character in the game coming through this Rumble with calls and that sort of stuff as well. It'd be great fun. But no, the game is limited at a 30-person Rumble. Which is annoying. Dakota Kai now getting forced away. Big elbow in the face. And a scoop slam on Candice LeRae. We now have 8 in the ring. So nobody else will enter now until we do have an elimination. We're up to 21, so 9 women remain in this match. Waiting to come in, and there goes Rhea Ripley, eliminated by Toni Storm. There's a lot of history there between those two. And Dakota Kai takes out Lacey Evans as well.
Lacey Evans has been...
And I feel like I've missed another elimination because we're down to 5 in the ring now. Have I missed... No, Sarah Logan's still there. I missed Carmella. Carmella was eliminated at the same sort of time, I think, by the looks of it. So we're down now to just 5 in the ring. 9 waiting to enter, so 3 can enter now. Dakota Kai now sending Logan into the corner. Nice forearm in the spine. Logan spinning Kai around for the double knees. And we haven't had the clock pop up for a while, actually. We're not going to have a bug at our first match, are we? Well, we've had a couple of little iffy moments here and there anyway, but... Ah, here we go. There is the clock. Okay, I was getting worried there for a second. We had 3 eliminations in short succession, then clock didn't start up again. As Candice now looking to eliminate Natalya. Bianca Belair is number 22, which means in the final 8 we do have both Charlotte and Becky. They've both got to be joint favourites now for this match, surely those two. Surely got to be joint favourites. And there's the clothesline over the top by Bianca Belair. Nice. What a power slam that was by Natalya on Bianca Belair. Natalya sending Belair into the corner. As this is the man, Becky Lynch at number 23. So she's got a good position. Charlotte, of course, has done a bit better. Because she will be entering at number... Well, she'll be entering later on, is what I'm trying to say. I got completely brain frazzled there for a second. Don't know what I was trying to say. Big knee in the face there by Logan on Toni Storm. And now into that flip powerbomb. As here comes Charlotte Flair at 24. So Charlotte and Becky enter one after the other. I'm trying to think who else is in this match. Who else is going to have a pretty good draw? I can't think. Oh, is it Alexa Bliss? Did we have Alexa earlier? I can't remember now. Alexa Bliss has won. Whoa, what has happened here to Natalya? She's be... Oh, yeah, she's dropped back down now. She's a lot higher than everyone else there. Ruby Riott, again, as another one, I think. Ruby Riott, Alexa Bliss has definitely got to be 2 of them. Nia Jax, maybe? I can't remember who I put in, to be honest, now. I must admit. Bianca Belair here dominating Becky Lynch. That's interesting, that, because... Why, if Bianca Belair can eliminate Becky Lynch, that'd be a massive moment for her in her career. So we've got 6 in the ring now. No, we've got 7 in the ring. So this will be number 8. It's Nia Jax. I did put Nia Jax in. Right, number 25. So 5 more people left to enter after Nia. And this is a very, very strong entrant at this point in the match. It's going to take a lot to eliminate Nia. And look how strong she is straight away. Trying to launch Dakota Kai over the top. And does. Just launches her. Wow. Sheer brutality. Becky there with a backflip out of the backdrop by Natalya. Nia in a pretty dangerous position there. She could easily be pushed off. And there we go. Toni Storm just dumping. I don't know who that was, actually. She just dumped over the top there. Bianca Belair trying to eliminate Charlotte. Wasn't Becky, no. It was Sarah Logan. So we're down to 6. Is that 6 in the ring now? Yeah, 6 in the ring now. 4 left to enter. We have space for 2. That's dropkick in the back there by Becky. Bianca Belair with some chops to the back of Charlotte. Nice right hand. And into a front suplex. The clock starts as we await the next entrant. Who's it going to be? I'm genuinely asking because I can't remember who else I put. It is Paige. Okay. Paige is in. There she is. I like the way they're still keeping Paige in the game even though she technically retired like 2 or 3 years ago. A lot of the people that have technically retired are still not being shown in the game, are they? But Paige is one that seems to stick there. So what's that now in the ring? That is 7? Yeah, 7 in the ring. The clock counts down so we can have number 8. It's Mickie James at number 27. So there is... No, there's 4 more to enter, isn't there? 28, 29... And, no, it's 3 left. 28, 29 and 30. And we did just have an elimination, but I was too busy counting numbers, wasn't I? That was Bianca Belair who was eliminated. The 3 strong ones for me, Charlotte, Becky and Nia, all still in the match though. I can't think who else is left to enter at this point in time. Peyton Royce, do you think, maybe? Would I put Peyton in? I can't remember, to be honest. Ooh. Oh, Toni Storm almost caught out there. She's been in the match for the while, Toni Storm, hasn't she? She's doing pretty well. Natalya dropping Becky Lynch face first. Big uppercut by Toni Storm on Mickie James. Charlotte with that massive chop in the corner on Paige. Nice sit-out scoop slam by Natalya on Mickie James, who pops straight back up to her feet, completely no-sells it. Yeah, Alexa Bliss as well. I don't know if we've seen Bliss so far. I don't think we've seen Bliss. I think I'd remember if I saw Alexa Bliss. It's one of those things you never forget, isn't it? 2, 4, 6, 7. So we've got 7, so we should see the clock start up again pretty soon. There goes Natalya. She's holding on. And Becky lets her get back in for some reason. And there's a cat in the microphone again. Well done. I apologise for those scuffling noises. There's a cat bum in the microphone. Why are you up on top of my computer for? Yes. Anyway, back to the match. Yeah, I'm expecting Alexa. There goes... Who was that? Ooh, double elimination by Mickie James. Wow. That was Natalya and... It was... Charlotte. Wow. 2 massive eliminations. That was by Mickie James. In comes Ruby Riott in a very good position. And there goes Nia Jax eliminated by Mickie James as well. Wow, Mickie James is on one. Is Mickie James going to be the first person to win a match on WWE 2K20 for us? As now she's looking to try and get rid of Becky Lynch as well. Wow, if she gets this over the line. Oh my god, she has. She's eliminated Charlotte, Becky Lynch and Nia Jax in less than a minute. Those are 3 massive eliminations. As Toni Storm now looking to eliminate Mickie James. And Mickie just about holds on. I think Mickie deserves the win now, to be honest with you. After that little run, she deserves the win. Nice German suplex there by Toni Storm, just folding Ruby Riott in half. As the clock starts up once again, we await number 29 now, is it? Is this 29? It's Mia Yim. How did I forget about Mia? which leaves just one more entrant left. Mia Yim has got herself a great position here. I'm so glad to see Mia Yim on this game. She was one of the people that really got me into independent wrestling and really into women's wrestling as well. One of the first independent shows I ever watched was a Combat Zone Wrestling show, and it had Mia Yim versus Greg Excellent in a TLC match. It was incredible. And Mia Yim straight in and eliminating someone. Was that Toni Storm, I think? Straight away, it was Toni Storm. She's been here for quite some time. Oh, wow. Number 30 is Asuka. Number 30 is Asuka. She has been handed a fantastic opportunity here. Asuka entering the match with the most energy and the least damage. And now she's looking to take out the final four. So this is our final four. One of these four ladies is going to win our first match on WWE 2K20. I feel like, based on what's happened so far, Mickie James would be a great winner. I think she deserves it. I think she deserves some sort of plaudits for the elimination she's put in. But it's going to be very, very difficult at this point in time with a fully fit Asuka entering at number 30. Mickie with the forearms right to the spine of Asuka. Mia stamping on the back of Asuka as well. And maybe if they team up on Asuka, which is probably the wisest thing to do, they can get her eliminated, then Mickie will have a very good chance again. Nice boots there by Mia Yim, now bringing Asuka back up to her feet, and Asuka completely missed whatever the hell she was going for there as Mickie James now looking to eliminate Ruby Riott. Looking to add another elimination to her list. Asuka with the boots now to the chest of Mia Yim. Big boots to the side of the head as well. Mickie James with that neckbreaker takedown. These final four ladies all know how important this match is to win. Mickie now attacking Ruby Riott once again. As Asuka once again raining down the kicks. Mickie has Ruby Riott over the top. Forcing the boot into the gut. Will it be another elimination? No. I think, yeah. Ruby Riott just about survives. Mickie now with a cutter over the top. Asuka dropping the knees right into the arm of Mia Yim, and a big splash by Mickie James. But Ruby Riott got the knees up, but Mickie James for some reason no-sells it. Which one of these four ladies is going to walk away victorious from this match? Asuka now the boot in the gut of Mia Yim, and another one, and another one. Another one. And there's a kitty on the microphone again. Get out of here. You little bugger. Asuka now a big boot to the side of Mia Yim. Now picking her up looking for this elimination. And Mia Yim's over the top but holding on. Can Asuka use her feet to eliminate her? She can. We're down to a final three. Asuka, Mickie James and Ruby Riott. Asuka, big boots now across the gut of Ruby Riott. Mickie James catching her though. Nice forearm, another one. If Mickie James can get this elimination, that'd be incredible. She really deserves this win now. After what she's done, she deserves a victory. Asuka fighting Mickie back. Off the ropes, a big knee in the gut. And now Asuka going after Ruby Riott. Although Mickey's eliminated some big names in this one, I think Asuka's looking at it that Ruby is probably a little bit more fresh. Right now, rolling Asuka through, boot right to the side of the head. And I think Mickey was quite happy for her and Ruby to team up then against Asuka, but Ruby Riott went after Mickie James as well. Now, Mickie James is looking for an opportunity here. Neck breaker on Asuka. Brings Asuka back up to feet, went for the super kick, but Asuka caught her into a German suplex. And all of a sudden, it's Asuka and Ruby Riott teaming up on Mickie James. And it looks like Ruby has Mickie up in the air. She's going to try and send her over. And Asuka's looking to help. Mickie James is eliminated. Wow.
Mickie James has been eliminated.
It's down to Ruby Riott and Asuka. Asuka turned her back on Ruby Riott for one moment. And Ruby throws her into the far corner. Chop across the neck, boot across the guts. Another big chop as well. Wow. Asuka looked like she was going to take a moment then after that elimination and sort of just take a second. The Ruby Riott was having none of it. She just pounced straight away. She knows how important this is for her to win as well. This would be a huge win for Ruby Riott. Headbutt there, taking down Asuka. I still think most impressive has been Mickie James. Those big eliminations. And Nia Jackson, wow! Ruby Riott just clotheslines Asuka over the top, gets the victory. Massive win for Ruby Riott. Wow, that was a terrible set of highlights, that wasn't it? We literally just had two. We had that massive Royal Rumble match, and it gave us just those two highlights. That's a bit crazy, isn't it? But what a win. That is for Ruby Riott. She is the winner of our first ever match on WWE 2K20. Is there much difference this year? It's very debatable at this point in time, to be honest with you. But we'll keep looking through. We'll do some more random matches throughout this week. Of course, start dropping your comments down below for what you want to see in the random matches. I'm going to be doing random matches, including all the new members of the roster first of this next week or so. Then as soon as we've completed those, we will start getting through yours as well. Of course, if you've enjoyed this, please do hit a like and, of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Shabba Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for our next WWE 2K20 video. Bye.
The one to do.